Here we are at our F350 dually, and today we're going to go ahead and put on our WeatherTech no drill mud flaps. Alright, so here's the rear set of tires on the driver's side, and this is obviously before installation. And here is the mud flap. So you'll see the holes here. You're going to line those up with these pins right here. But first we got to take these guys out, which is pretty simple. You can use a flathead screwdriver. I'm just putting this little tool in here from the old paint bin I got. And you're going to pop those out, do all 5, and then line up the holes and we'll reinstall. Alright, so this is basically all we needed. Any wrench, could be a crescent wrench, adjustable crescent wrench. This is just the first one I grabbed. Anything to hold the backside bolt underneath. This is a 10mm socket. This is a 1/4. You'll need that for installing the bolts that come with the mud flap. And then a 7/32. There'll be 1 bolt that is required in the back and 2 in the front with the 7/32 to pull off. The supplied Allen wrench for the front mud flaps. This comes from WeatherTech. And then anything to remove the factory clips. So it could be a flathead screwdriver, could be this, could be an actual trim clip remover, but most people don't have that, so that's all it takes. So right here is the only hex bolt you're going to have to remove. It's super easy, just grab a ratchet, appropriate size, and go ahead and pull that out. This is showing the hardware that comes with the rear mud flaps for the dually tires. These bolts here are going to replace your factory clips. So if you do break 1 or 2 like I did, no worries, you're not going to be reusing them anyway. So, and then here are some black spacers that can be separated and used accordingly to the instructions as well. So the 1 screw under here that you are going to need to remove uses a 10mm, just so you're not searching around like I am. And we do have that, so we're going to go ahead and get this thing pulled and get to install. Alright, so we got our 10mm and our wrench. Doesn't really matter, you can use a adjustable crescent wrench, anything on the back here. You just have to be able to hold the bolt from the back side underneath while you take it off. Alright, it's pulled off. Here's your bolt from the back with the spacer, and obviously your nut and washer there on the end. Alright, perfect. Now that that's off, this guy's just flapping in the wind, and we can go ahead and install our clips from the backside. So here's your clip. You can see it well. You're going to slide it on just like this, so that this is in the back. This is the side that the screw is going to go into to grab. So that's going to grab the thread. So this part is going to be facing out. Alright, so there are the clips installed, and also in the back there, if you can see. Here's your rear clip. With the bolt through it, you're going to put your 3/16 spacer on underneath there. Make sure we got this. You don't have to line these holes up yet. We're just going to get this back part in. Alright, I just finger tightened that on the back just so I could have enough wiggle room here. Make sure I got everything lined up where I need it. The only factory clip you're going to use is in this bottom hole here. So that you're going to go ahead and use the exact same one of the ones you pulled out, doesn't matter which one. Get your holes lined up here. Alright, we'll get our hole lined up here. Let's get that in there. Go ahead and replace that factory clip. It's in there. All right, and that'll hold that all in place while we put the rest of the bolts in. now that we've got all of those installed, we're going to go ahead and tighten up the one in the back. And this is plastic, so don't go Hercules on it. Alright, so there it is after install. Pretty sturdy, I'm not going to complain. And there's going to be naturally a little bit of give there. It's not supposed to be completely rigid, but I'm happy with it. Let's go to the front. So the front looks a little bit different. We have our 2 factory screws here, which we're going to remove and keep. And then there's a little bit of a interesting, so these are going to go like this, and there's a this little gizmo, which is a little different right here. Is actually used to lock it down in place. So let's get after it. Alright, so before we do the actual install, you just kind of want to make sure this is cleaned up a little bit and you don't trap dirt in there, because that dirt's just going to grind back and forth, and once you take these off down the road, you'll probably have some pretty deep scratches. Okay, so one thing I did initially forget to do is use the supplied protective adhesive strips here from WeatherTech. And what these are designed to do is when you get debris caught up in here against the metal frame, or the metal or aluminum siding of your truck rather here, when you go to take these off, you're not going to have this all scratched up with debris from dirt and grime getting into this when it's up. So it's a nice little thing that they offer. So I had already cleaned this up again, so I'll just hit it one more time here to make sure it's good. So we peeled it off on the back side where the sticky part is. You could use a icy alcohol or alcohol and soap, like a baby shampoo, dish soap. I'm using a rag to apply it, just because that's what I have. Alright, use this little notch at the bottom to apply it like so. We got this clip positioned correctly. Get these finger tightened in here. These are much faster than the back. I mean, the back are still quick, but this is a breeze. Again, don't go overboard with the tightening. You're not dealing with any heavy bolts here, so just get it nice and snug and then let it be. Check them from time to time. Make sure they're not getting loose on you. Nice and solid. Take this guy here. Go ahead and screw this in and in and in. And then your little plate on the back side here is going to slide over and go right behind this lip. So that's what the locking is. And right here you'll see this slide over from the unlock position to the lock position, and you'll feel it grab. So very easy there. You can go ahead and make this a little more snug. Pretty rigid, I must say, for something to install that quickly and that easily. It's on there well. All right, that's it. 25-30 minutes tops, easy install. And they look pretty sharp in my opinion. Well, thanks for stopping by and watching this, and I'll have more to come in the future. See you soon. Bye.